Dear me. Some things never change. Like the fact that you never have paper around when you need to write something on paper, so you just kind of make do. I mean, at your point, it's probably on your hands and arms, but this time it was an iPad! There are so many things I want to say to you, but I'm going to get some of the more specifics out of the way first. When you were 13, and that asshole who will go unnamed here will try to give you the nickname Slut of the Year. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Kick him in the balls. Seriously, just do it, because your self-respect is worth way more than the 3 days OSS you're gonna get for it. You'll feel so much better after you do. When you were 15, just don't do the thing. You know the thing I'm talking about. Don't do that thing. I know you think it's a good idea, but really it's a terrible idea, and you're gonna regret it if you do. So don't do the thing. When you were 16, and you find out that you can graduate high school early, and all of a sudden your game plan becomes, well, I'm just going to join the military. Stay in school, please. Just please, stay in school. Your life will be so much easier if you just stay in school. I know your entire teenage life you've felt unheard and unwanted and unliked. And I know that it's hard and you feel like you're drowning, and some days it's really hard to get out of bed. And this is going to sound so cliche, but I need you to know that it gets better. You find a group of amazing friends who understand exactly where you're coming from. Eat. Please eat. Eating is important, and I'm just gonna leave that there. Please eat. Try not to take yourself so seriously. I know that that's the hardest thing I could ever ask you because, you know, we're the same person and we're such perfectionists and we just want everything to be perfect and great, and that includes yourself, and know that you can't be perfect. So many people are gonna try and have already tried to change you. So you want to be different because you want to make them happy so badly. But know that if you change yourself to make other people happy, you're just going to end up unhappy yourself because you're not being who you really are. Don't sacrifice yourself to please other people. It's not worth it in the long run. The way you cope with things now, you get through it. And I know you're like, oh my god, you're crazy because I don't think I'll ever come out of this. You will. And you will come out better and stronger than you ever were before. And I know you're gonna go through some really tough times, and honey, I'm sorry. I am so sorry that you have to go through that, but just try to take away lessons from it. That's really the only advice I can give you, because you know, sometimes life really sucks. And shitty things happen to people who don't deserve it, and too many times you were that person who didn't deserve it. But you're gonna make it through it. And you are going to inspire other girls to make it through it just like you did. Hang on to that. Take lots of pictures. If there's any advice I can give you, take lots of pictures and save them. Not just on a computer, save them on like a cloud, or maybe get yourself a thumb drive or a disk and then convert those over to a thumb drive when thumb drives become a thing. Learn to love yourself. And I know that sounds silly. You're going, Trisha, stop smiling with your teeth. Oh my god. What are you doing? Why are you recording yourself on video? Because you hate cameras. And you hate your voice. And you hate your teeth. And you hate the way you have a gap in your eyebrow. And you hate all of it. And I need you to learn to love that. Because those are the things about you that people will come to love too. I know you hate that you're short. And you know what? There's nothing you can do about it. In fact, you'll learn later that that kind of comes in handy every once in a while. I mean, you'll get picked on it for the rest of your life, and you kind of have to deal with that. Your stupid air pump bunny laugh that everybody will make fun of you for the rest of time, I want you to know that one day, that will be a laugh heard by millions and millions of people. And it's the greatest feeling on earth. When you get a text messages from your friends at 2 in the morning who went to go see the midnight release of a movie you're in and said, Trisha, we heard your laugh, we knew it was you. And most importantly, I'm going to give you the rules that to this day I live by. Take shit from no one. If a boy calls you a name, call him out on it, because they're obviously being assholes. Love fiercely. Even if you're like, they don't deserve it, they're such jerks, they might need it. Love fiercely and without fear of being hurt. Because you know what? You're gonna get hurt. Everyone gets hurt. Doesn't mean you should love any less. Love yourself even fiercer. Because at the end of the day, you have yourself. And if you don't love yourself, that makes for a miserable end to the day. You're going to do amazing things, and I am so proud of you and the woman that you are becoming. It's gonna be okay. And that, guys, was my letter to myself. This was YouTube's Dear Me campaign, which I think is an amazing thing to do. I mean, just to look back and give yourself the advice that you wish someone else had given you, or maybe they did and you didn't listen to, so you could give you, because you know you would listen to yourself, right? Well, I probably wouldn't, but maybe you guys would. If you want to comment in things, please. Tell me all sorts of stuff. Tell me what you would tell yourself if you don't want to make a video about it. I mean, yes, talk to me. And until next time.